In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a product slider in Webflow. Unfortunately, since Webflow doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party widget. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. The first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Elfsight platform. Once you click to the link, this is the page they're going to see. From here, I want you to go to the top of the page, which is where you will find this widget button. Simply hover over it, and then I want you to pay attention to the tools section right here. I want you to go all the way to the bottom, which is where you will find slider. Click on that, and then you'll be taken to the slider widget page. From here, click on create widget for free, and then you'll be taken down to the slider template section. Now in that case, if you want to create a product slider, I would recommend you to go for the product slider that is here by default. We can actually go ahead and customize this entirely, so it doesn't need to look the way it does right now. Of course, if you want, you can also explore any of the other templates as well and customize them as you see fit. But in my particular case, for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna go for the product slider right here. Now bear in mind, this right here is for desktop. If you click on the mobile icon right here in the top right corner, you can also get a mobile preview of it as well. So yeah, browse for the different templates, choose the one you like the most. Like I said, in my case, I'm gonna go for this one, and then click on continue this template in the bottom left corner of the screen right here. Then you'll be taken to this page right here, which is where we can start customizing your product slider to your liking. Now the first thing you want to do here is obviously go ahead and add all the different products that you want to have as part of your slider. You have two different routes that you can take with this. Now if you like this current design and the way the products are displayed, what you can do is simply go ahead and edit the existing fields that we have here. So for example, if you want to change this Air Max slider right here, click on it, and then here you can customize all the different elements that you see. So for example, we have the content, which is all the text here, the titles, the buttons, the media, the badge, etc. So the media right here, for example, if you go to media, here is the image, here is the actual shoe. As you can see, it's in PNG format, so we can sit nicely behind the green background that we see right here. Then you can also change the image effect. At the moment it's parallax, which is this nice little movement. You can set it to none if you don't want to have this, and if you want to have a static product slider. In my case, I'm going to keep it to parallax. Then if you want, you can also have a video here. Now if you don't want to use any of these slide templates right here, you can simply go ahead and delete them, and then simply start from scratch by clicking on an slide right here, and then choosing any of these options. In my case though, I'm going to keep it as it is because I really like the look of this particular product slider. Once you're done with customizing your product sliders, on the left hand side you also see navigation and settings. These are even more customizations you can take advantage of to further customize your product slider. So for example, if you want the slides to auto slide, you can enable this, and then you can also set the delay. So for example, right now it's 5 seconds, and then within a few seconds you will see, there we go, the slide has changed to the next one. There's loads of different customizations they can take advantage of here. I'm not going to go for every single one like I already mentioned. I'll leave this up to you to explore. But once you're ready to move forward, go ahead and click on our website for free in the bottom left corner of the screen, and then your widget will be saved up. Bear in mind, they can always come back in the future and make any small tweaks that you want to the product slider itself. So yeah, from this page here in the top right corner of the screen, you will see a green publish button. In my case, as you can see, it's grayed out because my widget is already published, but in your case it won't be. So go ahead, hit publish, and then you'll automatically be taken to the plans page. This is what the plans page looks like, and what we need to do here is choose a plan. Now since this is the first widget that we're creating through Elfsight, we can actually go for this plan right here, which is completely free. As you can see, it supports up to one widget for up to 200 views. So if you're just getting started, this might be the perfect plan for you. Alternatively, if you want to unlock more functionality, such as have more than one widget from Elfsight on your Webflow website, or if you want to get more than 200 views and have your widget be 100% ad free, then I would recommend you to go for one of the premium plans right here. As you can see, they have quite a few different options they can choose from, and if you decide to pay annually, you also get to save quite a bit of money as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah, browse through the different plans, choose the one that best suits your needs, and then you'll automatically be taken to this page, which is where you can copy the code for the widget. Click on copy code, and then let's head over to Webflow so we can start integrating it. Now I'm already in my Webflow editor right here, and what I've done is actually gone ahead and add the brand new section, which is where I want my product slider to go. Now in your particular case, you don't need to have a brand new section for your slider. You can actually have it any way you want on your website, but for simplicity's sake, I've gone ahead and added the brand new section. So go ahead, highlight the section that you want to add your product slider to, and then click on the plus icon right here in the top left corner, search for code right here, and then simply click on code embed. Then you'll see this code embed editor open up. Simply paste the code we just copied previously from Elfsight, click on save and close, and what we need to do now is go ahead and publish the website and go ahead and preview the changes. So if I just refresh the website now, we are in preview mode. If you go down, you will see a product slider right here. As you can see, it looks super nice and clean, and it's also fully interactive. This down here is the little elf side branding that I talked about previously. So if you want to get rid of this, all you have to do is go for one of the premium plans and it will automatically be removed. Don't worry about this panel that you see right here on the top. This is only visible by you just in case you want to make any changes to the widget itself in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how to create a product slider in Webflow. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out.